Alrighty. Let me take this off. If there's anything else I need to take away. Oh, I think that's it. Alright then guys, welcome back to another stream here today. Or if you're watching this in the future, welcome to another video here. I hope you guys have been doing great and wonderful. And today is Friday, last day to the weekend. Cool. I think just double checking everything, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, I think I have everything good to go. All right, let's get started, shall we? In the last stream, we ended up working on just getting some of the art, or I ended up just doing one, I believe, the trout. Yeah, so that's what I was working on the last stream. And if you're new here, this is your first time being here, I'm a programmer, I'm not an artist, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be perfect when we're working on this stuff. I'm not going to be following the rules of pixel art, probably not. Just because I'm still working on it, but hopefully, you know, if it comes out cool, I'll definitely put it up in the game for sure. So we're gonna continue working on some of the fishes that I need to do. Let me put the Trello board out so you guys can see. We can start taking some stuff out of the list. So since the last stream, I ended up working on bluegill, so bluegill's done. I ended up working on another one. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this one, but I'm gonna change it to the golden trout because I was looking for a brown trout and I ended up finding that there's a golden trout, and that looks really amazing. Not that I kind of forgot about the golden trout, but it looks really cool, and that is done. So I'll show you guys in a bit. Next thing I would like to work on is it's gonna be the carp, the walleye, being the next two, so that's something that we can jump into in this stream. But let me show you the fish that I've been working on since the last stream. Like I said, it's not gonna be perfect, but it looks cool to me. So here, let me. All right, so yeah, so this is gonna be the bluegill. I'm still debating on the blue part of it, but I think it looks pretty cool regardless. So this is gonna be the bluegill, and then the golden trout. So this is gonna be the golden trout. I may end up making maybe the yellow a little less yellow brightness on it, possibly. But that golden trout looked amazing when I saw it. Let me show you how at least the reference that I was looking at. I don't think I have one open. So we'll open a new. Go to Google. I am at Google. I meant to put golden trout. It looks really cool. Like these guys. So I was finding like the reference to one of these. So this guy, look at this, it's so yellow. It looks really cool. So that's what I was doing. Oh, that was my reference. So I may end up changing the yellow, maybe a little less yellow, but I think it looks really awesome. Yeah, so that's basically the two that I've been working on. So the bluegill and the golden trout. And today we can be working on the other two, or at least if I can get both of them done. It is very hot today though. So this past week, since the last week, has been really hot. So it may end up being a shorter stream. But we'll see. We shall see. All right, let's look into the other fishes that we need to get into. So let's work with the walleye. So I'll probably show you just go into here, open up. I need to open up a reference so that I can see what I need to work on. Here. What's cool is that it has like two little fins on top, right? So it has these two. It has teeth, which is kind of crazy. Oh, I'm gonna put this on my left side of the monitor. If I could fit it in one monitor and be able to see both, that would have been amazing, but I don't think I can. All right, so let's get in here, shall we? So I believe them. That's the background. So we got this fish. I think kind of will look like this. You just have to tweak it a little bit. Yeah. Let's use this as a reference. Let's copy this. Let's duplicate it. And this is gonna be the walleye. And let's move you to the top.
This is a Game Chops jam.
Oh, is that an ad? Ay. Oh, it's not. It sounded like an ad. Alright, never mind. Let's go. Alright, so let's see if I can get some stuff here, right? Doesn't have to be super perfect though. There we go. Because we still have the other one, right? We have this other one that's kind of like straight. No, that's fine. And then we have another one here that's kind of like spiky and stuff, but I don't know if I can do spiky stuff in here. And this is a little bit shorter. And then not only do we have this, because this is actually like the dorsal fins. This one's put it a little bit higher. I don't know if it's gonna look good rotated. Okay, we have that, and then it has like two little ones in here. Maybe a little shorter. like right there. I'll take that. I'm trying to get a good different color. I get this color. I actually like this color. And you can see, and this is gonna be something that we want in here. Maybe if I should change it to like the mouth to be a little bit more open. Change it a little bit. The belly is a little bit more like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. And it is gonna like spotty too. Probably showing because I'm just looking at different references. That one has kind of like the line right here too. I was debating if I should add that or not. But this one, like, look at that. It's super like spotty and stuff. Look at this one, it's so small. It does have like that little line there. I don't know if I should add it though. Well, we'll try it and see. Try black for now. Like I said, like, it doesn't have to be like super perfect or anything. Or maybe like green in the green area but darker. No, let's maybe like this color but darker. I don't know about that just yet. Also, oops, I put a few dots around. Maybe not. I mean, it's super spotty in certain areas, or at least kind of looks spotty. Video on those spots. I mean, I'll come back to those spots. Not too crazy about it right now. I don't have all those white stuff in this one here. There, kind of like gets brighter. I'm using the same color as the fish right now. Whoops. Not too crazy about it. What about this brightness here? Maybe it needs the lines too. This one has like orange on it too. Did I put orange in it? More like orange reddish or something, I don't know. Nope, that's not what I meant to do right now. Hold on, give me a second. Because you know, since it's very like spotty, maybe I can do this. Give me maybe not all the way. Also trying to keep the stripes in here. And that looks cool. Does it look all walleye? It's pretty. I think it's a pretty good start, though. You can always tweak it again later. DaVinci file should have to like the mouth open a little bit, exposing his teeth or something. I don't know if there'll be enough room to make that happen. Yeah, I don't think I have enough room to actually even do that, so I'll leave it like that, I guess. Alright, we're gonna leave it like that for now. We can jump into what was the next one? Was like the carp, right? Found this cool looking carp. I'm not saying that I'm gonna keep it this way, but it looks pretty nice. The common carp. Actually, this one looks pretty nice too, though. Look at this. Look at this one. You know, it has two fins like this, one fin like that, and then kind of has like a slouch, kind of a chunky, rounded fish here. So let's see. We get something going on with that. So I'm gonna put this on the side, and we do have a rounded one, but does it look like that? I don't know. We'll see. We'll probably have to tweak some stuff out of it. Let's duplicate it. It'll be a carp. Let's move you to the top. Alright. What I can do is possibly take this stuff out of the way. And why can I move it? Just because it's blocked. Let's put it at the bottom for now. Let's see, how can I do this? No. Kind of has like an arch back here, and it kind of then goes down. Maybe it's too big. You know, once I have the fins on top, but maybe it'll look good. Not too crazy about it. Seems like an okay place to have it though. We'll move it a little bit back. They need to go that far. Oh, geez. Okay. Whoops. Go vertical. No, that does not look fine to me. It kind of has that. Not really. I was looking for. Back to where I was at earlier. There's no way I'll leave it like that, but still, that's no, doesn't have this like carp look at all. Oh, this is funny. I can't get the face in a good place. Excuse me. Let me try one thing. Okay. Let's try one thing. If not, then we'll skip this and then I'll do it when I have more time to work on this fish. Honestly, that's kind of like almost. It looks pretty goofy though. Oh, I have this one is too close to this, so I may need to. I mean, technically it should be gray-ish. Okay, enable the background right now. Oh, maybe not. Not yet. All right. Start coloring, maybe it'll start looking a little bit better. More of a hold on, let's just color it like that and then start adding brighter colors to it. Really how I want to do this stuff, because like the patterns for the card, but you can see all the scales on it, and it's very like diamond pattern. Let's see what we can get from here. Yeah, I don't think I'm go crazy with this colors that I'm putting in this. If anything, I'll do the same thing. It has this like diamond pattern on its body. Let's see how it would look like if I were to do it here. But given how many pixels I have, it's kind of I'm saying that this is the color I'm keeping. I'm just testing this color right now. Maybe yeah, not too crazy about it. Not like too bright, maybe. Trying something right now. Like his whole body's diamond pattern. Maybe if I choose the better colors for these, for sure. Oh, it looks so creepy though. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look that right for sure. I can do that instead of doing this like diamond shapes. I'm looking at another reference to these guys. And you can fake the scales or whatever. Hold on. I just need like a base color. Give me a second here. We'll try this one version out. Go with this and just color everything here. I just want to get rid of all this diamond pattern stuff that I did, and that does not look good at all. Excuse me. So that makes it easier to update. Okay, that's kind of like as far as I can go. And then I don't know how far down I want to go. And then go with this color after, or I can leave it as is, but kind of go in there or the other way around. Oops. I mean, he has a wider part. Maybe I should make it more like whitish yellow on the bottom. But what I was thinking is to create like multiple scales this way. Maybe it can be smaller or something. It's not to be perfect. Oops. probably what I can do instead. Oops. Let's delete that one. I can create another one, but it's actually like much shorter. Yeah. That looks nice. No, I don't like that one. It looks pretty decent right now. I need to fix the face though. So let's fix the face a little bit. The rest can be this color-ish. Let's put the rest of this color. Okay. Probably has some some white in here a little bit. Work with tell. My head's gonna die or music died? Oh, it's reloading. I was thinking of adding some of this in here. Like it's used its own color in here as well. Yeah, definitely looks so much better than before. I was going in a direction that I was like, what is going? Let's delete that. Alright, not perfect, but I like it though. I forgot the. Hold on, let me choose a little brighter color for the eyes. One thing I would like to change though, hold on, is to use this, but for the outline. It kind of matches the other one, huh? I didn't want it to be like fully black. I mean, I guess this works too. I need to fix this area here. Or maybe not. I don't know. Cool. Ooh, cool. This is a wild common cartfish. Look at this one. That's crazy. Looks cool though. Looks really cool though. Alright. Let's go to the Trello board. Like I said, I'm not fully done, but I can always come back and tweak it later. But it definitely, you know, it looks definitely better than how I saw I was going in an earlier direction. Where did my Trello board go? There it is. So for now, we can say we've done that. Done the walleye. So now it's just got like 4 more to go. 4 more to go. Nice. All right. And the next thing, just to take a break from doing art right now, I can show you what else I've been working on. Nothing like new visually, nothing new, but just like an overhaul on the procedural generation for the game. There's something I've been working on lately, and that is doing the oceans for the game. It was something that I started off with. If you've been here since the beginning, you know I started off with like oceans, and there was actually a blog where I did oceans and the coasts and the beaches area, and you'll be able to see it under it, all the corals and all of that. I kind of stripped it away later on just because I couldn't figure out a way to render the ocean, but also do pond at the same time with the current logic that I was doing it on before. So I've been structuring it a little bit differently. Let me show you what I have first. Like I said, you can see the ocean in the background here. The placement of the village and the farm is not in the correct place at the moment, but it's just something that I'm working on right now. Right, so, and I'm being using my player for, did I delete it or do I need to put it back in here? All right, let's find the player again. Player, where's the player? There you are. So let's add you in here. Let's go into the chunk tile map, find a player debug value for this. Clear and generate all of this stuff. Weird that it doesn't generate the other, but anyway. So I have this player. So if I roam it around, you can see like the oceans, and then you can see the land, right? So if I go deeper, this is going to be the land for this. And yeah, you can basically see that. And all this stuff that's in here is basically where the dungeon's going to be at. Like this is the cliffs, mountains stuff that I had before. And I restructured that differently as well. So I had to avoid that set cells connect function that I was making the game lag a little bit. So I changed that so that I can avoid doing that as well. So the way that I did it with this was just to create a new noise map for the ocean. I can actually show you. Let me go back to my normal stuff here. Yeah, I gotta fix all that. I'm going way too fast so it doesn't delete it correctly. But I can just go to tile map and clear it. Cool. So I was using this map, this here, right? So I was using this as a test just to see how the oceans will look like. So if I go to the to my fast noise light here, I ended up using the cellular type because that kind of looks like, hey, you can see all the islands in it, right? And if I were to zoom out of it, you can see all the islands in here. All the blue ones is definitely going to be where the ocean, right? And then you have like the sand and all of that. But if I zoom out, you can see all the islands. Like, it's crazy. But I'm doing it really small just because I want the land to be like big. Otherwise, I don't want it to be this small. Otherwise, there's nothing else I can put in there, right? So I had to make it like really zoomed in so that I can create that. So I was testing it on here. So I created a new noise map that gets overlaid on top of my regular procedure generation that generates the land, like the grass, the dirt, and the pond, and overlays it on top of it. And anything that is within the threshold that should be the ocean, it will basically be the ocean. Otherwise, it will use the land logic. And then for the cliffs, I did another noise map for that, and that gets overlaid on top of the land logic. And it says, hey, if there should be a cliff here, then, you know, put a cliff there. So the only thing I need to handle right now, hold on, let's zoom out again. Let's generate my stuff once again. And then if I go around, is to use the correct tile atlas for these. Right now I'm just using this for debug purposes only, but I have to use the correct atlas for this. The correct atlas for the ocean because this is not the correct tile, and also be able to render the sand in here. I can actually go in there right now. Where is my... So I'm kind of excited about that just because I always wanted to have oceans here, but I can also unsure about it. Maybe there's something in settings that you can say, hey, do I want oceans in here or not? We're still debating on that because right now there's nothing that can take you to other islands right now. But at least I will have the ability to do so if I wanted to use it later on. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the edges of the... Hold on, I'm going everywhere right here. Sorry. Let's go populate. There we go. So if I were, let's see. So right now I have everything that's greater than 0.75. This is gonna be my water. So I'm just, right now I'm just setting it to be that. But I can also make it so that else if ocean noise is greater than, let's say, 0.73. Let's not add the F in there. We'll also continue, right? But instead, what we can do is that we render the sanding here. Let's just use the temporary sand for right now. Let me go to my tile atlas for that. And actually it's in zero. Let's go with this 3423. 3423. So it's in the zero source. And it's 3423, was it? Let me go back. Double check on that. 2423, that's correct. So let's save that, build. Godot may crash when this happens, just because I'm doing some stuff and it somehow ends up crashing when I'm doing regenerating the editor, the procedure generation, I mean. And sometimes it just crashes. Well, let's see if it crashes right now. Okay, it's done. And let's see if you crash right now. Oh, you did not. All right, so let's clear the map. There we go. You can see sand now. Look at that. Nice. So all that stuff here is gonna be sand. I'm still working, so I've been working on this since the beginning of this week, on top of trying to get all the art for the fish as well. So it's been and then this is the land, which also has its own pond and all of that stuff inside. But yeah, basically that's it. Just wanted to show you guys this stuff. I'm still working on it. Maybe in the next stream, maybe on Monday, we can start working on making it look better. I have the tiles for it. Like, we can go in there right now, and let's see. Actually, this water too shouldn't be for sand. I gotta change that, but we can go into the wild tile set here. Forgetting which one I need to use on the edges for this. Yeah. If I were to do this, let's give it a second. It's been a while since I even touched this, because and then in water 1, maybe that can be the sand. That can be underground. Let's just this. I don't. Oh yeah, I do have sand that's kind of like corner sand, right? Like these. There we go. Then we have like sand in there. Yeah, I gotta use the correct tiles for these, but either that or it's in the wrong layer. Maybe it should be underwater where all this sand should be at. Hold on, let me double check. And then in water 1 we can just remove all of those then. Yeah, it starts looking weird in here. It could be because I'm really zoomed in and because of the shaders and all of that. Yeah, so underwater we can actually use underwater stuff. Oh sure, oh no wait, this is not underwater, my bad. My bad, wrong one. It should be in water 1. In water 2, I gotta delete this to use the correct one. Underwater. Hopper, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Then we use this, right? And then we can put underwater environments in here if I wanted to. So if I go back to here, just as an example, the stuff that I can need to start working on. And I'll come back out. You can see all that in underwater. I gotta use the correct tiles for it though, because it doesn't look like I'm using it, but hey, all right then. So what am I working on? I'm about to head out soon just because it's hot today, but I ended up working some fishes today in the beginning of the stream. So, and I'm working on this carp, which not perfect, but you know, I think it looks pretty cool. So I worked on this carp earlier, and then before the carp I ended up working on this walleye type of thing, which I'm still trying to figure out how to make it look better. But those are like the 2 different fishes I was working on earlier this stream today. And then I just jumped into here, just showing that there's other stuff that I worked on outside of the stream, and working on procedural generation. I started working on getting the ocean working. It wasn't here before, and that's something that I was working on beforehand. You can see like all the ocean in here, and then you can go inland where it's with my initial stuff, where it has the pond, the grass, and all of that stuff. The cliffs that I'm still working on right now. And then when you come out, you can see all the basically the ocean. And the ocean was something that I was looking was initially here at the beginning of this when I was working on this project, but then I kind of scrapped it because I couldn't figure out how to lay out the ocean on top of it with the land and the dirt and all of that. It was messing everything up with the pond, so I kind of scrapped it. But at the beginning of this week, I started working on reworking the logic of the procedure generation, and I was able to get the ocean working. So I'm still debating if I still want it, just because. And now that we have islands, I don't know how to go to the other island without having like a boat or anything, and that adds more logic into the game. We'll see how it goes, but the ocean was always something that I always wanted to have in here. But we'll see how it goes. So it's something that I want to work on and see if I was able to make it work. But it's starting to look good. I have to start using the correct atlas tiles for these so they look correctly. So that's what I was talking about earlier. Making sure you can see all the waves and wildlife at the beginning and areas of the coast, and then it gets deeper into a deeper ocean. But yeah, it looks great. And yeah, you like the carp? Nice, thank you, I appreciate that. I was having a hard time earlier in the stream. I was going in the wrong direction, and then I don't know. And then it started going in the right direction after a bit. Cool. Cool. I may have forgotten the correct term, but they use a heat map for procedure issue. It's a height map, not a heat map. But yeah, you're close. Yeah, you're basically using noise maps. So I'm using a noise texture 2D. Hold on, let me go back. Let me put you back in the beginning because I don't want to lose you for later. Let's go in here, clear the map. Basically, I was using this one for testing purposes. And basically what I'm doing to create this is just a noise map. Noise texture 2D that has a fast noise light, and then just basically messing around with the noise. So you can have this noise map here and use that to determine what you want to spawn depending on the height or the color from black to white. So white being higher and that can create like mountains, right? So the white stuff is it's 1, and then the black is 0, of course, when it comes to color. And you can use those values to basically show stuff, either if it's going to be mountains or it's going to be land and dirt, to differentiate those two. And in my case, I'm using it for water. So the blue stuff is going to be the ocean. The dark stuff that's in here is going to be where the land is going to be at. So if I were to zoom out, you can see like all the islands that can be in here. I see. Yeah. So yeah, so you have this noise map. It has different types of noise types you can use depending on what kind of you want to use. It could be cellular, simplex, Berlin noise. But I ended up using cellular because that kind of looks like a lot better when it comes to islands, I guess. At least it starts looking like islands. But if I were to change it to something else, it starts looking like this. And that looks kind of weird, like a Van Gogh kind of thing. There's a Van Gogh painting here, and I don't know, maybe it's like a trippy island or something. Then we have Berlin noise, which actually, you know what, doesn't look too bad if I were to swap it differently. Like, yeah, I might change some of the numbers and make it be able to swap this around. So this may end up working if I swap out the colors differently, but give me a second, let me see if I can make it work. But now I'm cool. But yeah, basically you have some other ones in here. This may end up working too if I end up swapping it too. Nah, I prefer the cellular ones. This actually came out pretty a little bit better. Yeah, you got a little bit more interesting shapes. So let's see. If I were to change, it would be less than, let's see. Hold on. Is it? Do I want to use that? Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, it kind of loses it now. How much bigger do I need to put this in? Yeah, I just gotta get these numbers in the correct way, but I was able to swap it differently. You can see the islands here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can work with something with this Berlin noise one. Like the islands can be these, right? But this doesn't make sense. The ocean in here, the white in the center doesn't go anywhere. But maybe if I were to tweak this a little bit, I can make it work. Because it does have the different types of shapes in here. Oh, that's a Z value. Z's, the value don't matter. But yeah, something to look at. You revert those other ones out of the way. I may end up going with the Berlin noise. I do like the shapes on those. Because this one is a little bit more circular. Maybe if I could tweak it a little bit better, maybe it'll come out better. But yeah, it's all about tweaking stuff. All about tweaking stuff. Alright. I may end up just calling it for now. We ended up doing some more fishes here. I got to show you guys a little bit of a little peek on what I've been working on this beginning of the week. This ocean stuff that I have in here. Maybe if I may end up looking into the Berlin noise now that I saw it and saw that, and maybe it'll look less rounded for the islands. You can see it starts looking like very roundish as I try to go along this island here. Oh, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You will see. A nice rain effect. Nice, thank you. Thank you. All right. I think, yeah, I'm gonna be calling it now. I need to stretch my legs right now and deal with this heat that is happening here. We're having a crazy heat going on here. And I'm sweating everywhere. But cool, guys. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Hopper, for being here. Appreciate you as always. And we got some stuff done today. We ended up, you know, we got the 2 fishes that we worked on. I need to tweak this a little bit more. Walleye, but the carp looks, you know, it looks pretty cool. And I got to show you the procedure generation that I've been working on off stream. So, but we may end up touching that maybe next week and start making it look better. But we'll see. We shall see. Hey, thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here, Hopper. Appreciate you. The game is coming along. Yes, it is. But yeah, thank you, Hopper, for being here. And everybody else that ends up watching this later, thank you for watching. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day, guys. Have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Any else?